Hi YouTube, I'm late. I'm live and I'm late again. Almost an hour late. One day I'll get it together. Bear with me though until I do. Please, please, please. Let's see here. I'm just going to rest my voice and wait for people to come in. My kiddo. How are you doing, my love? Thank you for coming in and being my moderator extraordinaire. Oh, I see we got some people in the house and the thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up and the coming ins. Miss Sharon, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in, beautiful. Mick the Shiznit. Oh, hey, now that's a name I haven't heard in a while. How are you doing? I need to get by your channel. Chaka Khan. Oh, don't make me sing now. Future Young Gunner TV. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. And you know what? Thank you for letting me know you're new, but I remember meeting you. So look, thank you, y'all. I appreciate the compliments on the hair. So we have definitely at least one new person in here, and want to let everybody know who's new in my stream. I do encourage that hi Doron, that we support each other. So the first 5 minutes are just dedicated to you promoting your channels, you checking out other channels, letting them know that you're supporting them. They will probably support you back. They may or they may not. You know, that's never a requirement. Hi, Winty's World. How are you doing? But we keep that going through the whole stream. It's just at the first. Hi, Bree Britt. How are you doing, love? How is your family doing? You all who were not in here last week, Bree Britt came and dropped in on us at the beginning of the stream and let us know that her aunt passed away. I'm sorry, I was reading Winty's comment. Thank you. I'm glad that you were able to catch me. Neo Quinones Game Fusion. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. And so, Bree, how is your family doing? We're hoping that you're okay. We were, praying for you, sending out love and good vibes to your family. I know that's a horrible, horrible thing to go through. So we're okay today. Taking things day by day is hard and still a shock. Yeah, death is so hard to deal with and so final, and it can take years, sometimes to process. But I'm glad that y'all have each other. Thank you, Stormtrooper Style. I appreciate it. So y'all, please feel free. Let us know what your channels are all about, and go and take a look at other people's channels who are in the stream. The only people that I know right now who are in here who do not have channels are Bree Britt and my kiddo, our moderator extraordinaire. They don't have channels, but feel free to look around and let people know, hey, I hit your red button. I'm supporting you. We don't use the SUB word in here, and we're not SUB for SUB in here. But, let them know, hey, Rashad! How are you doing? Oh my gosh, Rashad is so funny. Liberty Bell, how are you doing? Liberty Bell got to come in on one of the streams before and was really funny. Yeah, I thank y'all for coming back or for coming for the first time. And do know that I fully support, we in this channel fully support channels supporting each other. That's what we spend the first 5 minutes of the stream doing. I'm good too. Oh, Rido Boy is here. It's a family reunion. We got Rashad and Rido Boy. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. I'm good. I'm glad to see everybody here. It has been a long time. Y'all, Rashad, he does like a lot of funny skits on his channel. He's hilarious. So he's somebody to check him out. Duran does a lot of show reviews. TW23 is a J Bodega. Oh my gosh! Wait a minute now. J Bodega, are you someone I know personally? Because that would make sense. There's a reason that I'm asking that. Asking special prayer for my daughter. Wait, for her daughter, my nanny. Hold up, I gotta see that again. Oh, actually, thanks for reminding me. I gotta get set up so that I can read the comments. Yes! Oh my God, that's what I thought. Okay, when I see those things together. Oh wait, she's taking it's really hard. Okay, so you all, let's send up a prayer for Bree Britt. Well, so she has someone in particular. Her daughter, my nanny. You're saying, okay, her. Nanny is taking the death of her aunt very hard. So y'all, whatever you do, if it's prayers, if it's positive vibes, if it's positive thoughts, please just continue to keep Bree Britt and her family in your prayers, because that's a horrible thing to deal with. Exploring with Eric. Thank you for coming by. Okay, so Jay Almeida, that's someone I know personally, so it's tripping me out that somebody I know is watching me, like who's not my family, because y'all know my whole family came in here and supported me on Mother's Day. But Jay is super fine, and I had the biggest crush on him like back in the early 2000s, or might have been mid 2000s. Yeah. So I don't, Jay, do you have a channel, or are you just on YouTube watching? Yeah, I'm so serious. Make this shit. He's like a New York guy with this New York accent and dreadlocks, and just like, oh my gosh, really, really hot guy. So, moving right along, right? I don't even know if he's still in here, but yeah, he came back like bam. How Escape? No, he didn't. He's moved on since me. Trust me. Family, everything. Yeah, he's good. He's not worried about me. You found my channel. So Jay, do you have a channel? I'm sitting up here. Rashad is on blushing hard. Y'all, oh my gosh, y'all. Jay, do you have a channel? Thank you. You love my channel. Do you have, okay, you don't have a channel of your own, because I was going to say, ladies, y'all should go look at him. He's like really nice to look at. Okay. Oh, look, we're past our 5-minute mark. Okay, let me get back on task and tell y'all what we're going to be talking about today. Okay, back down memory lane. Okay, so we have a sad story to talk about first. A suicide at a high school. Let's see, it's McKinney North High School in Texas. So we got to talk about that. Yes, of course, we're going to talk about Roseanne Barr. I'm doing great. How are you doing exploring with Eric? And y'all, look, keep the support with each other going while I'm in this live stream. Just keep that going, please. We're going to do our game. The internet sensation that's sweeping the nation, IDGAF. I have a whole new game ready for us, and we are playing still for the 30-day, 2-night hotel accommodation. I'll get that over to you. Thank you for coming, Bree Britt. Look, I really appreciate it. I know you have a lot going on, so it means a lot that you came here, and that means a lot to me. And y'all, and we'll continue to keep you lifted in prayer. I'm so sorry that your family is going through this right now. I do understand. Let's see here. We're talking about this man named Gregory Hill, who I think a jury did something really yucky to his family. We're going to talk about Michael Rotundo. I don't know if y'all remember that name from last week, but we have a follow-up story with him. And we're going to talk about the whole, my channel's lit. Oh my gosh, that makes me feel so good, Rashad. So like, Rashad, you know I'm old, I'm 41, but I still get to have a lit channel. And Animations Real always tells me that we lit in here. So I feel like Hazel E. Like, okay, does anybody in here watch Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? There was, this guy was asking her something about herself. Let's see, Shelf Riel. Hi, how are you doing? He asked her something about like, how is it that she runs this city or whatever, and she's like, first of all, I'm super fucking lit. So that's what I'm gonna start saying about myself. Thank you for coming in, Shell. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, Future Young Gunner TV says I'm lit. I get fire emojis. I must be lit. Hey, Jamie C. Okay, so we are going to talk about Drake versus Pusha-T. And yeah, I did not know who Pusha-T. Alex BD says, we are very lit, as the kids say. Alex, who's only 24, talking about what the kids say. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, like I said, I didn't know who Pusha T was before he was feuding with Drake, just like I didn't know who Meek Mill was before he was feuding with Drake. So I'm 41 and I'm still stuck in the 80s. Tied to shiznit, neck to shiznit. I am the shiznit and I am so lit. And I might have to start freestyling in here because y'all are just pumping my head up, right? So yeah, that's what we're talking about today. We got to get the sad stuff out of the way first. Yeah, I'm every bit of 41, born in 1976. You know, and you young kids, y'all like dissing people for being old, and it's like, it hurts my feelings because like I hear the way that y'all talk, and it's an insult to say that a girl is from the 70s, and so yeah, I'm from the 70s. You know, I know Pusha T from when he was in the duo Clips, but I haven't heard any of his music in years. I kept hearing people say that, but I don't know about Clips either. I've never heard of this guy. Like I said, I never heard of Meek Mill before he was beefing with Drake. I think that Drake, though, hello, and not like I'm the biggest consumer of rap music out there, so my not knowing him doesn't mean anything. Clearly, a lot of people know who Pusha T is, but I bet a lot more people know Drake. Diggs the Swag King, what are you doing? Thank you for coming in. So, yeah, I just want to say that Drake should stop giving these people energy, I think, at all. And I know that he's regretting that he did this now. So anyway, just in case, how are you doing? Just in case, do you have a channel? Because I did see your comment on my most recent video on colorism, and I want to address it, but I also want to know if you have content. It makes me think the views are Drake helping these rappers out. Yeah, I mean, whether that's Drake's intention or not, that's what it becomes, right, oh boy? So, okay, y'all keep on talking, keep supporting each other in the live stream. Hey, Rowdy Chica, our resident college girl, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, Drake should go into hiding after this. Yeah, for a little while, you know. Now, hey, I was all here for that. What's that song, that most recent Drake song, or at least the Drake song with all the ladies in the video? Let's see. Oh, hey Mopar, how are you doing? Okay, not at the moment, but you're going to start a channel. Okay, just in case. Oh, y'all have me so hey, the daily showers. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for asking everybody to give me a thumbs up on this live. Okay, I'm so like taken away by what y'all are talking about that I didn't get myself set up so that I can see the comments coming in. So give me a second. He should do a Sade and disappear for 10 years. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got the guns out today, but my guns are not looking good, and I'm eating pasta today, too, of all things. But, yeah, we're going to work on these things. And the hair is lit. Y'all, look, y'all are making me feel really, really good. Tell me I look 25, and tell me I'm lit and stuff, and tell me I look like Chaka Khan. Do you love what you feel? 'Cause I love what you do to me. Okay, that's for old people. Let's see. Whatever. Thank you, Whaley Bird. Bigger guns than Alex. Let's see here. Oh, Diggs has guns too. Let's see. Y'all are funny to me. Okay, let's see here. Oh, all right. That T-Con. Okay, what? Jay Bodega used to call me T-Weezy. Oh Lord, I had the biggest crush on that man, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. But I was like too square. I was too L7 man for Jay. It's all good. But no, he's like good. Somebody was like, oh, he's wishing that. No, he's not wishing nothing about me. Hey, Lady B, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. I am taking like my sweetest time, like trying to get set up. What do you mean no? Yeah, Jay is like family and all that. Let's see. Are your thighs toned like your arms? Well, if you stick around, you might get to see because I might just have another twerk for y'all today. Let's see here. Flex size. No, look, see, you'll see. Like I'm not in shape right now. Let's see. Yeah, this is like not good. Twerk her neck. No. Twerking is what we do here, right? Let's see. Oh, Clean Heart Channel. Hey, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. So look, y'all, keep supporting each other. Let me get I'm the twerk queen. I love to twerk. I'm the twerk queen, and I'm super fucking lit. So I have one up on Hazel E. Let's see. Pretty and strong. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Let me see here. I'm trying to get to my comments. Jay, do you care to put your social media in the chat so people can see what you look like? Y'all, he's so good looking, I swear. He's from New York, but his family's like got roots in Guyana, and he's like really like island looking, like with these long dreadlocks and really pretty skin. Really pretty lips. Okay, let me stop. But yeah, whatever. Let's see. Support if you're gonna stay. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I thought Cardi B was a twerk queen. No, no, we're not giving Cardi B credit for being the twerk queen. Not here. All those racially ambiguous girls get to I know when things world. Okay, let me stop. Oh Lord. Okay. Um Screw Cardi B. Yeah, that's right, Mopar. I'm the twerk queen. Let's see here. Oh, okay, cool. Tie, twerk, and win. Where I let well, all you have to do is go look at some of my old videos, make the shiznit, or just stick around because I'm sure that I'll find something to twerk about before the day is over. Hello. Let's see here. Okay, so seriously, on to the first story. It's sad. We're gonna do two stories first, and then we'll go straight into our game, and then on with the fuck shit, as the kids call it, right? Let's see. Oh, I know, a pregnant twerking girl could never work for a bully black girl. They'd be calling her all kinds of hoes. And anyway, let me get on with this story. So there was a suicide at McKinney North High School. Students at McKinney North High School, and that's near Dallas, Dallas, Texas, were sent home early Friday after a fellow student died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. And the school was placed on lockdown around 11 a.m. after reports of a gunshot. And a short time later, it was confirmed. Hi, Food Forest Permaculture. Thank you for coming in. A short time later, it was confirmed that a student did die from a self-inflicted gunshot wound, and no other students were injured, thank God. The identity of the student was not released, and okay, I can't do that right now. And these kids, though, it's sad. Like we talked about this with the shooting in Santa Fe, how it's so close to the end of the school year, and you know these kids should be like kind of celebrating, spending their last moments with their senior classmates and looking forward to summer jobs or summer travel or whatever, and then the next school year. But now here they are. They had the last day of classes for them is June the 7th. And that's just a hellish way to end a school year. Now, I've seen some rumors on social media, but I have not been able to confirm that this was a kid who was getting bullied at school. You know, we've heard that story over and over. And not only that, but he was planning a mass shooting. Hey, Leon, how are you doing? Leon, what are these games that you're playing? Because every time the thumbnail comes up, it's always something that looks damn near pornographic. And I don't know, like, what it is you're playing over there. But anyway, so the rumor is that he told his friend that he was planning this mass shooting at the school, and the friend called the police, and that's why the kid killed himself, because he was going to get caught. Hey, Frozen Fury, thank you for coming in. But again, I have not been able to confirm that part of the story. Those are all rumors, and I have not been able to confirm that part in any media outlet. So, really sad, just really sad story. I'm so tired of, hi Lady, how are you doing? I'm Lady D Slides, I'm going to call you Lady. You know, it's just the same thing. We see it over and over. Kids getting bullied. They either kill themselves, which probably happens more often than the whole shooting up the whole school, or they get angry enough, bold enough, have access to guns, and, you know, go shoot up the whole school. And it's just like, I don't know how to fix this, and it's so sad, but I'm thankful that it was only this one child. I hate that it's, you know, one child who took his life. That's one too many, but I'm thankful that if the rumor was true and he was planning a mass shooting, or she, because they haven't released the identity, I just have it in my head that it's a male student. But, you know, I hate that. I'm thankful that it wasn't, you know, 5, 10, 20 kids, you know, who were shot up. People really need to stop bullying this kids, at least in America, because these kids keep getting guns. Right, oh boy. Yeah, oh my gosh, do it with Jay Wade. Y'all remember he used to be build it, fix it, do it with Jay Wade. Now he's do it with Jay Wade. Just come in and say what's up to us. Thank you. And I need to get by your live stream and say what's up to you and the three creators. But yeah, we're always just, shut up, Mick the Shiznit. We're always, I'm not standing up real fast. We're always supporting each other in the live stream, and I'm just talking about stories in the news that caught my attention. Alex says, I think it is sad but preventable in all stages. These kids give warning signs or even tell people they'll do it. It can be prevented by stopping bullying or listening for warning signs. Hey, Bondi, yeah, I agree, Alex, that something can be done. And it does seem like you said something can be done at all stages, but maybe people just aren't paying attention to kids. I don't know what's going on in the schools these days. And I don't have any children. So all I hear is really what's in the news. And by the time things make it to the news, usually it's something bad. Thankfully, we have the stories like the young man out of 3rd Ward, Houston, who, applied to 20 amazing schools, some Ivy League schools, and got into them. Hey, Wolverine Scratch, we're going to talk about Rose Ho. We're actually going to talk about her next, but we had another school shooting here in the U.S. Wolverine Scratch is in the UK, you guys. So yeah, y'all keep supporting each other. I hate reporting about a school shooting and, a suicide. I hate it. But, so let's go on to, we always say when we're sad, it's easier to be angry. Like when we talk about something that's sad, it's easier to be angry than it is to be sad. So let's just switch gears now and go on and talk about Roseanne Barr and her fat racist ass and her tweet. Let's see. Parents need to be parents instead of being their children's friend. I agree 100%, my kiddo. So briefly, before I get into this whole Roseanne tweet, the shootings are nuts, lady. It's crazy. It's crazy. Rashad getting his flirt on with Jamie. Okay, let's see here. Briefly, I have to say I'm still really hot over the NFL. Y'all know I'm from Texas, and therefore football is in my DNA. And I want to like the NFL. I want to cheer on my Cowboys, who I've loved since I was 5, but I can't do it under these circumstances. And so I just want to say, though, because, we're talking about the kneeling being a sign of disrespect to the flag, to this piece of cloth, right? But Roseanne being in the news reminded me of a real disrespect to the national anthem and the flag, if you want to call it that. Let me take you all back, since I am old and many of you are young, to July the 26th, 1990. That was when Roseanne sang the national anthem at a baseball game. How did she disrespect the national anthem? Well, number one, she knew that she could not sing well. Number two, she actually laughed during the singing of the anthem. That was horrible. And number three, she actually spat on the field when she was done. Now that was disrespectful. Not silently taking a knee. That's not disrespectful. Yeah, I do believe it's spat. Thank you, Wilkins Outdoor Adventures. Yeah. So now, ABC has canceled the reboot of Roseanne Barr's TV show, Roseanne, which I was a big fan of when the show first came out. After she tweeted a racist tweet about Valerie Jarrett, a former senior advisor to Obama during his presidency. Her tweet said, and I quote, "Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of the Apes had a baby equals VJ," meaning Valerie Jarrett. She was already on a thread that was talking about Valerie. And the tweet went viral quickly, along with many telling ABC to cancel her show, which many people never wanted on the air in the first place. Now, she apologized for the tweet, but it was a little, I guess, too little, too late, maybe. Yeah, Wolverine Scratch, you're absolutely right. Social media has exposed a lot of closeted racists and colorists. Um, no need in reading her apology to you all. It was the same kind of bullshit ass apology that these people always give when they aren't sorry about what they did, but they're sorry about their coins going out of the window. And so within less than a 24-hour span, her show was canceled. Like, this bad bitch was up having her midnight snack, and before it was time for lunch, there was no more Roseanne. And many people are starting to, like, they were praising ABC for making such a swift decision to remove her show, and a lot of eyes were on the black woman who is the head of entertainment at ABC, and people just knew that this black woman wasn't going to let this happen, not on her watch, you know. And not even with Roseanne, the show that was renewed for a second season after episode 1 aired, and it had the best ratings on the network. So while many were praising this sister for fighting the power, for firing Roseanne for her racist tweet, myself and a few other people were like, but where have you been, sister? You know, where was everyone at ABC when we were, when it was time to look at Roseanne's social media to see, does she meet the criteria to have a position at ABC or not, the same way that, you know, you would look over anyone else's social media. Hey, Two Chicks crew. You know, because Roseanne, she's been spewing racist views all over social media for quite some time now. Long before ABC decided to ever reboot Roseanne. And for instance, in 2013, here's what she tweeted about Susan Rice, the USA National Security Advisor at the time for Obama, a black woman also. Her tweet, and I quote, "Susan Rice is a man with swinging big ape balls." Ape. A-P-E, right? Hi, Eagle VP. So it seems like she really loves making comparisons of black women who are, by the way, hi Gypsy Stokes Makeup, thank you for coming in. Look, in this stream, we are supporting each other in the stream always, and I'm just talking about things that caught my attention in the news this week. I get all my stories from Twitter. So, she likes comparing black women to apes, to primates, you know, to monkeys, and black women, the ones who she's targeted, by the way. Hi, Aussie Mark, thank you for coming in. The one who she's targeted, or the few who she's targeted are, by the way, far more intelligent and attractive, I think that some people would say, than Roseanne will ever be. Hi, King and Queen of Fitness, King and Queen Fitness Productions. I'm going to call y'all King and Queen. So look, in this live stream, we support each other. If you all want to, go and check out each other's channels, support each other's channels, promote your own channels. And I'm just talking about things that I saw in the news that caught my attention over the week. And so her ex-husband, Tom Arnold, also confirmed in an interview that she likes comparing black women to apes. By Wilkins Outdoor Adventures, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. And she definitely has some anti-Jewish or anti-Semitic things to say too. In 2009, she posed as Hitler while holding burnt gingerbread men. And I see a lot of people saying like she did that as a Halloween costume or something. But no, she actually did that for a Jewish magazine called Heb. Because, you know, typically joking about Jews and the Holocaust is a death sentence in Hollywood, right? Not the same like joking about black folks and slavery. That doesn't get you, you know, nobody cares about that. That's why Kanye can get away with the shit he says. So anyway, she's said some Islamophobic things or anti-Muslim things too. And so maybe Human Resources at ABC didn't scroll through her Twitter feed the way that they would like a new receptionist being hired or coming on board the network. And ABC's cancellation statement, in my opinion, should have read something like this. I've written one that I think would have been appropriate, which goes, quote, We at ABC had to make a tough decision on the heels of Roseanne Barr's latest tweet. We are terrified and stunned to see that she is continuing to act the exact same way that she has for several years now. I mean, like, nobody should have been surprised about this tweet, right? Maybe just kind of surprised that she was stupid enough to tweet it now that her show's back on the air, now that people are talking about her, now that she's relevant again, but not that she thought it, not that this was something that would come out of her mouth or out of her mind, right? And so Channing Dungey, the black woman who's the head of entertainment at ABC, she's the same woman who greenlighted Roseanne's show in the first place when all these other things have been out there about Roseanne. And she's also the black woman, I'm finding out, who pulled the plug on Blackish's episode that was addressing NFL players taking a knee. So while everybody's out there, all right, sister fight the power, yeah, you get rid of Roseanne, put away those afros and dashikis and fists of righteousness, for now. She doesn't deserve all that. Roseanne was the same person she, before this last tweet. That's the same person she was when this person, Channing Dungey, gave her the green light to reboot this show. So, hi Trucking Studios, thanks for coming in. But Roseanne, though, did have a perfectly solid excuse for her racist tweet. Future Young Gunner, I don't even know if that's true. I just think that that's something that Nicki Minaj just said kind of at the spur of the moment because somebody asked her. I kind of feel like she was just being a smartass. I don't see those two dating each other, Eminem and Nicki Minaj. But back to Roseanne, she says that she was on Ambien. She was basically high on Ambien, and that's why she tweeted that racist tweet. And so the makers of Ambien came out in a tweet and said that yes, a lot of our medications do have a lot of side effects, but racism is not one of them. So Roseanne, not today, bitch, is what they were saying in a nutshell. And then Trump supporters wanted Bill Maher gone, which frankly would have been fine with me. I don't like him either, but it's not really the same thing. But he's also on HBO, and he, in my opinion, Bill Maher is a closeted racist. He might not even know it himself. But he's said things, but they were like trying to say that, yeah, I thought that was funny too. They were trying to make the same comparison, well, he's called the president, and they were compared him to a monkey or something like that. It's not the same thing. So lay off of it, you guys. Like, Bill Maher might get fired, but it won't be for that. It won't just be because Roseanne got fired. That's stupid. So yeah, HBO, I'm sure, is saying not today, bitch. Like, Bill Maher's making us a lot of money. So next, before we move on, y'all know I do like to, and this is something I've been forgetting. Yeah, totally not the same thing, I see Mark. Totally not. So I do like to ask you all to be a part of the conversation, and I've been forgetting to give y'all the running question that happened between topics. So I want to know, because of one of the things that we're going to be talking about today, tell me what is your favorite rap battle song of all time, or your favorite rap battle like between two artists of all time. And y'all know I'm old, and I always say I don't think that there's any rap battle that compares to LL Cool J and Kool Moe Dee going at it in the 80s, okay? And I liked all the songs that came out of that. Let's see. Hi, Arnold Cuello. Thank you for coming in. Let's see here. And if you came in earlier, I'm sorry. Let's see here. Let me see if I can get to some of these comments before we move on. I don't want to make the show too long because I have so many topics to get on. Let's see. Winty's World said, looks like karma finally caught up with Roseanne, and I'm sure there will be more to come. Probably so. And I will say, though, I do hate it. Shut up, Bondi Gaming. I told you I'm old. I do hate it, though, for the other cast members and the crew members, all these people who were excited about, working and, having a secure job. Like, wow, we already got the second season secured after the first episode. Yay us, and then her one tweet ruins everything for so many people. So I do hate that. Oh, thank you. I see Mark. I ain't young either, but that's okay. Let's see here. What else are y'all saying? Ice Cube, no Vaseline. That's a good one. Let's see here. Doc and Phil. Ah! Oh my gosh. Tell them I said hi. How are they doing? Oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh. Okay, so like that just like another flash from the past. Okay, so like if y'all were here at the beginning, y'all see that guy Jay Bodega with the green Jay. I was telling y'all I have like a huge crush on him. Had. And so anyway, I used to hang out. He has this awesome shop in Houston, and me and my sister, my middle sister, we used to hang out there all the time. And it was like all these cool guys or whatever, and they're all like, you know, pro black, blackety black, yada yada yada. But like they were like, you know, let me hang out. Me and my like whatever 30-inch super bone straight weave and all that, you know, and they embraced me like a sister. And I don't mean that the dictionary definition. I mean like, you know, the way black people mean it, like a sister, you know. But yeah, I mean, just some cool guys, some cute guys, and that was just like our summer thing, you know. And I used to joke like, oh yeah, I'm slumming, you know, just hanging out in this neighborhood with them. So anyway, let's see. Mecca Shizna says, I love y'all too. Like, don't make me cry for real. Like, it doesn't take anything for me to cry, so don't do that. Jay, I love y'all. Let's see. Hit him up. Oh, hit him up. Tupac. Make the Shizna says, hit him up and no Vaseline. Two hardest disses. And Rico Reckless slide. I don't know who Rico Reckless is. I did have a summer crush. Wolverine Scratch. Let's see. Yeah, I don't. Okay, y'all know. Like, I don't know who a lot of people are. Actually, the first time I heard Kanye West was at Jay's Bodega. I heard Jesus Walks there for the first time, and I'm like, wow, who's this guy? That's a neat sound, you know. It was years ago. It wasn't like I, you know, just, y'all know I'm late on rap music, but I'm not that late. Like, this didn't just happen. Like, this was years ago. When it was relevant, I heard it, but that was the first place that I heard it. And wow, what a difference, right? I don't want to hear shit Kanye has to say or any of his music, like, but I just thought that he was so different and so awesome then. I don't think that now. Okay, so it's wait. Okay, let me see. Are there some more comments that are like really good? And y'all, please. Okay, so like now we're lit, right? We're super fucking lit. So if y'all want to get my attention, go back to yeah, exactly. Thumbs down for Kanye when T's World. Go back to Adding Me. Damn, I forgot he did Jesus. Yeah, that was the first song I heard, and I'm like, ooh, what is this? All right. Yes, Chevy Power Fox, super fucking lit. Rakim versus Big Daddy Kane. I didn't even know they were beefing, but I like both of them. Rakim versus Big Daddy Kane. Like, okay, like, that's my era. I don't know where I was. I guess I had to go to bed early. I don't know, like, why I missed that whole beef. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, I see a lot of support going on, and I don't see, let's see. Her ex-husband, an asshole too. He recently told a black woman to suck a racist dick. He's a hypocrite. Wait, her ex-husband? Who are you talking about? Oh, okay, are you talking about Tom Arnold? Rido Boy? Thank you, Chevy Power Fox. My hair's on point. Let's see. I like his new album, but still fuck Kanye. See, and yeah, you know, all these people who were so angry about Kanye, talking about slavery being a choice, and yada, yada, yada. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to see who's really angry when that album drops, because y'all still, not y'all, I'm sure that the Tides posse, we wouldn't do it, but these motherfuckers still let him get to #1, you know, when his album drops. So I'm so tired of people and their fake anger, you know, when people do something. I knew that shit was gonna happen, so I'm so tired of him. He's, yeah, and it doesn't surprise me, you know what I'm saying, like, cause they were married for a while, not a long time, but if he knows so well how Roseanne likes saying this, then he must know, because she's been talking to him about it, so they're probably both laughing about it, you know, together, sitting up in bed, eating cheese puffs and laughing at her making references to black women as apes. Yeah, 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 that's funny, honey. Ha, ha, ha. Give me some more money in my bank account. Whatever, but yeah, Tom Arnold, I'm not gonna listen to him. Damn, I'm not gonna lie, I fuck with Kanye music. Hey, to each his own, Bondi Gaming. But I am gonna go in and block you from this stream. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Twins Elite TV, thank you for coming in. Let's see here. Is there anything else? Okay, so look, when y'all have a comment, yeah, okay, when y'all have a comment about the topic that I'm talking about, just add me so that my name will show up in orange. And, for me, when you type the at symbol and start typing my name, no space, hi, Sweet on Thoughts, start typing my name with no space, then my name is going to come up, and just click on it so that will highlight it so that I can see it. And that'll catch my attention because I'm missing some things in the stream, but I do want to respond to the people who are talking about what we're talking about. But now it's time for the game that's sweeping the nation, IDGAF, and your chance to win a hotel accommodation package for 3 days and 2 nights. From me. Okay, let's see here. Hi, LMG Kids Toy Channel. Thank you for coming in. You see what's going on in the stream. We're just supporting each other, and I'm going over stories that caught my attention on Twitter this week, and we're getting ready to play our game, IDGAF. So it's the beginning of the game. So first of all, I'm gonna get to Drake versus Pusha-T. I think that's the last story that I have notes on, Arnold. I am gonna talk about it though, and I don't know if you'll want to stick around, but we got to do our game first. So it's a YouTube scavenger hunt. Shut up. It's a YouTube scavenger hunt, and what I'm going to do is send you all to channels of people who support this live stream. Actually, Twins Elite TV is the first one, so hint, y'all can go in and get ready to at least get set on that channel. And I'm going to send you to certain videos, and I want you to pull some things out of those videos and then come and answer in the chat. And the first 3 correct responses get a point. Now, Rhino Boy, he's already won, but he's not eligible for the main prize because he's in the UK. And so the prize package, let me also say that the hotel accommodation is for residents of the USA and Canada. We don't have it opened up to the whole world just yet. Even though our show is international, we're international and we're lit. But anyway, so you could be like, who's our Fabulous, who comes in and just plays for the fame, or bragging rights or whatever, right? But and you also can cheat. So if you hear me say, or when you hear me say that, hey, so and so has the right answer, and you don't feel like looking anymore, just go on and copy their answer down. As our friend Ryan Melrose says, hey. I'm just going to call you Fives. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Our friend Ryan Melrose Comics from Australia says, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. So there's no reason that everybody can't get at least a point. So give me a second. I'm going to get some paper. Hey, from Seattle. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on. Whoop. My doggy just came in here. She's asleep. Arnold Drake might not have 9 lives. Arnold Drake? Funday, what are you talking about? Okay, so clean sheet of paper. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, and first 3 correct responses get a point. Y'all getting ready to go to some of these channels of people who come to this live stream, and y'all are gonna pull some answers from some of their videos. Let's see here. 7 questions. First 3 correct answers get a point, and then we'll tally them up at the end, and we'll see who wins the hotel accommodation, 3 days and 2 nights. If y'all hear snoring in the background, that is my girl pit bull Sammy. She's cansada. She's muy tired. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. Go to the channel for Twins Elite TV. And that channel is in the live stream. I don't know if they're in here right now, but you can just go up to the channel and click. Yes, Do you love? I'm giving y'all Chaka Khan vibe. Okay, so anyway, I'll sing some Chaka Khan before we go off. I might twerk to Chaka Khan. I don't know, or Rufus. I don't know. Okay, anyway, go to the channel for Twins Elite TV. They are in this live stream, or they were. So you can go and just click on the go to channel thing. One of their more recent videos. Oh, hush, my kiddo. She hates my singing. I know it's horrible. Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Aussie Mark. The game won't be too long. Twins Elite TV. One of their more recent videos is called MLB 18 Mets versus Braves live stream. Animation Reel made it. Okay, look, Animation Reel. We're on question number 1 of the game, IDGAF. So again, go to the channel for Twins Elite TV. One of their more recent videos is called MLB 18 Mets versus Braves live stream. Go to that video. And the new Ties Posse tradition is leave a thumbs up for it. Within the first 2 seconds of the video, the starting lineup is shown on the screen. Tell me the batting averages for New York's Brandon Nimmo and Atlanta's Ozzy Albies. It's 2 batting averages that I'm looking for. And let me know if you need for me to repeat the question. And I'm just waiting. Maybe I should sing some Chaka Khan songs while we wait for the answer. Oh, give me a Chaka Khan song to sing. I don't sing well. For the people who are new, I just don't mind singing. I like to sing. I just can't do it well. Okay, let's see here. I'm waiting for the answer. Feel for you. Oh, 2 people. I feel for you. I think I love you. Baby, baby, when I look at you, I get a warm feeling inside. There's something about the things you do that keeps me satisfied. I wouldn't lie to you, baby. Hey, hold up now. We should have an answer coming soon. Y'all tell me what songs to sing. Hold up. Okay, I'm going to repeat the question because I don't see anybody. Oh, Bunty. Not bad. Not good either, but hey, thank you. Let me do this one more time because we have 7 questions we got to get to. I'm jamming though. Thank you, Animation's Real. Okay, go to the channel for Twins Elite TV. You can scroll up and you can just hit, okay, and if you can't see their channel, it's spelled TWINZ _ ELITE TV. One of their more recent videos is called MLB 18. Oh, thank you, Aaron Hargrove. I appreciate that. One of their more recent videos is called MLB 18 Mets versus Braves live stream. Go to that video and Ties Posse, that's us. Our new tradition is we're going to leave a thumbs up on these videos when we go to the channels. Within the first 2 seconds of the video, the starting lineup is shown on the screen. Tell me the batting averages for New York's Brandon Nimmo and Atlanta's Ozzy Albies. Yeah, so that's what I'm waiting for. We're playing for hotel accommodation, you guys. Come on, somebody get it. We need the first 3 answers, get a point. And we have 7 questions. The first 6, I'm sending y'all the channels. The last question is just something from the last week's live stream. Oh, where are the players? Is everybody just waiting to cheat and find the right answer? Okay, Diggs, you can play. Diggs, this is the first question. So let me repeat the question again. And I'm looking for the first person to answer it. Okay. Go to, oh, bye, Arnold. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Oh, he says I have a nice voice. Thank you, Arnold Coelho. I appreciate you for coming in. Okay, go to the channel for Twins Elite TV. That's capital TWINZ _ capital ELITE capital TV. One of their more recent videos is called MLB 18 Mets versus Braves live stream. Go to that video and new Ties Posse tradition, leave it a thumbs up. Within the first 2 seconds of the video, the starting lineup is shown on the screen. Tell me the batting averages for New York's Brandon Nimmo and Atlanta's Ozzie Albies. It's 2 batting averages that I'm looking for. 2 numbers. 23 went to the channel but couldn't make out the numbers for the players. I saw it very clearly. Are you on your phone? Because I was on my computer when I was writing the game. Okay, then just watch the screen then. I don't want, let's see. I'm going to give this another 40 seconds because I don't want to run everybody off. Okay, you're on your phone and you can't expand it because it's a video. Shoot. Just keep watching and see if anybody answers it. And if we don't get it. Okay, so Animations Real has part of it. We need the one for Ozzie Albies on the other side, on Atlanta's side, which I believe is on the right side of the screen. I'm not looking at them right now. Let's see. Animations Real has the first part. And you don't have to type the names because I said the names. Okay, Animations Real has it. Looks like, okay, OMG and 23. Animations, OMG and 23. Okay, my bad, I went the question. Okay, forget it, Bondi. We're going on to the second question. How about we pause here and if y'all want to take a minute and refresh your screens because it looks like there's definitely like a lag. And so some of you aren't hearing me as quickly. So I'm going to just wait for 20 seconds. I'm waiting for my clock to get to 52 even. It's at 51:45 right now. Refresh your screens. That's okay, Diggs. That's okay. Refresh your screen right now. And let's catch up. We got 6 more questions to go. It's still anybody's game. Animations with the first correct answer. It looks like we had a couple of cheaters, but that's okay. Some people say cheaters never win, but they do on this game. Okay, so question number 2. Go to the channel for Roseanne Buck. That's Razorian Buck, B-U-C-K. He has a recent video called If You Are Up, Then Join Me. Ties Posse Tradition? Give it a like. As soon as he comes onto the screen, you see him in a superhero cap. What superhero's emblem or signal is on his cap? And you can guess if you want to. My calling it a signal was kind of a hint, actually. Okay, Animations got it. 23 got it. And OMG, okay. Animations. 23 and OMG. Okay, so I only take the first 3 right answers, but hang in there. We're only on the second question. Let's go in and run it down. I have a feeling that I know how this is going to go. I agree. Is it Khalid? I agree. Let's see here. Okay, question number 3. Go to the channel for the daily showers. I don't know if she's still in here now. She was earlier. I don't know if you want to scroll up and hit go to channel or just go to the daily showers. No special spellings, no special spaces or anything. She has a recent video called The Daily Announcements Number 3. Ties Posse Tradition? Give her a like. Within the first 10 seconds, what piece of headgear does she tell us to adjust? Bondi, you don't have, if you can't look up the answers, just stick around and wait for somebody to put the right answer in and just copy it. I know somebody last week said, damn, cheating is hard. Like, okay, so I'm waiting. Okay, that was question number 2. We still have several questions to go, Bondi. It's still anybody's game. And you're a gamer. It's not a video game, but it's still a game. So let's see here. And I know Diggs plays stuff. Diggs plays and wins money. You're supposed to help me win. Hey, I'm telling y'all to look at the chat when the right answer comes up and just copy it. What more help can I give? You're trying to copy. Well, I can't help you type faster now. Come on, you guys. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm waiting. Let me know if you need for me to repeat the question. I don't mind doing that either. No, it's not glasses, and I think that y'all are guessing now. You must be guessing. A piece of headgear. I think glasses would be considered face gear, wouldn't they? I don't know. I'm waiting for the answer. No, but good copying though, Bondi. But no, you're copying the wrong answer now. No, not a helmet. Oh, y'all are just some cheating old clowns. No, not helmet. No, at least that's a piece of headgear. So, suitcase. No, not headphones. Y'all are just guessing. Hey, okay, I'll give y'all a hint. It starts with C. Y'all cheaters. Oh, Lord. I don't know why I go through the trouble making this whole game if y'all don't even go to the channels. Is it number 3? Okay, the video is number 3. Yes, that's the. Let me go back to the question. Oh, okay, go to the channel The Daily Showers. She has a recent video called The Daily Announcements number 3. Give her a like. Within the first 10 seconds, what piece of headgear does she tell us to adjust? A piece of headgear that starts with C that we might need to adjust. Do 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 do. Chaka Khan, Lenny Brackett, Chaka Khan. Lenny Brackett, that's all I'm gonna do. Let's see, come on. Oh, come on, y'all. It's not that hard. I'm giving y'all hints. It starts with C. Something that can go on your head. Okay, animations, got it. That's one. I'm waiting for 2 more answers. Diggs, animations, Diggs. I'm waiting. Animations, Diggs, and one more person. OMG. Okay, animations. Oh, Lordy. Diggs and OMG. Okay, goodness. Dang, it's hard on your phone. Oh, don't be booing this game, Bondi. Get in there. Okay, number 4. Go to the channel for Reviewing, Playing, and More RPM. He has a recent video called Z270 Camo Squad Motherboard Unboxing and Review. Give it a like. Within the first 15 seconds, he tells us the name of the company that makes the motherboard he is reviewing, and it's also written on the box. What is the name of the company? Okay, the question again. Go to the channel for Reviewing, Playing, and More RPM, and is an ampersand. He has a recent video called Z270 Camo Squad Motherboard Unboxing and Review. Give it a like. Within the first 15 seconds, he tells us the name of the company that makes the motherboard he is reviewing, and the name of the company is also written on the box that you can see in the video. What is the name of that company? Animations, got it. I see one person's in the game. Animations, Diggs, and 23. Okay. Okay. I'm pulling up his Power Rangers. Yes. Wait, not on my screen. Let's see, animations, digs, and 23. You showed up fourth on my screen. OMG. I know that sometimes it comes out like that, like for whatever reason. But yeah, I promise you, I might even have to screenshot it, or you can go like watch this replay. But I promise you, I'm just taking it the way that it's coming up. Let's see here. Next one. Uh, oh, yeah, and I didn't think you were trying to cause a problem or anything. Okay, go to the channel for Shell Friel. She was in here earlier. You can scroll up and just hit go to channel. CHELL, next word FRIEL. One of her most recent videos is called Lush Haul and Review. Give her a like. Within the first 15 seconds, she appears on the screen. In what style is her hair? So y'all can guess if y'all want to, or y'all can actually go to her video and try to pull this up. Or y'all can wait for Animations Reel to do it and try to copy his answer fast enough. Oh. Time for some ASMR. Be right back. What is ASMR? Are you being nasty? What is that? What's ASMR? I don't know what anything is. I don't know what all these abbreviations are. ASMR. I hope I'm not saying anything bad. I'm gonna stop repeating it. Okay, I'm waiting. Let me know if y'all need me to repeat the question. I'm still troubled by what that means. You going to find out, Ty. What does that mean? Repeat. Okay. Go to the channel for Chell Friel. That's CHELLE, first word. Second word, FRIEL. What does it mean, 23? Send to me on Twitter if y'all can't tell me. One of her most recent videos is called Lush Haul and Review. Give her a like. Within the first 15 seconds, she appears on the screen. In what style is her hair? Hold on. Let me check my button. There we go. Okay. Check out my button. Okay. Y'all can guess hairstyles. I mean, if y'all can't find the channel. Oh gosh, Animations got it. Diggs and 23. Okay. Animations is actually playing Diggs and 23. I think I have a feeling I know who's going to win. Oh, give me the color. Y'all are crazy. Okay. 2 more questions to go. Go to the channel for Be Fabulous You. First of all, she's famous. And that's Be Fabulous You. It's Be Fabulous, all caps, You, no spaces, YOU. Secondly, she has a recent video called #NotNews6118. She appears on the screen immediately. Tell me the predominant color of her head wrap and her 2 bracelets. All 3 items are mostly the same color, a primary color. Let's see here. Did Von D say, how are y'all finding all these hard-ass channels? Probably because they're supporting each other and they don't have to lose that, and they don't have to look that hard. Hard-ass channels, Von D. Well, we know who's, no, it's not red, but it is a primary color, so if y'all want to just guess. Nope, not red, not blue, but it is a primary color, so we've narrowed it down. Okay, OMG, got it. OMG is first. Green is not a primary color. OMG has it. And 23 and Von D. Okay. OMG 23 and Vaughn D. Okay. Lordy have mercy. Now this is already messed up because, oh no, wait, no, it's not. I think that we have 2 winners. Okay, hold up. Animations got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, hold up. We have one more question. Now this one nobody has to look up. So this is fair game for everybody, especially if you were in here last week. Give me my money. Okay, last question. In last week's Sunday Funday live stream, we talked about a few men being called out for sexual misconduct by the hashtag #MeToo movement. Which one is the 80-year-old black man who had 8 women come out with accusations of harassment and sexual misconduct last week? Oh, okay, Diggs and 23 and Animations. Okay, let's see here. Diggs, 23, and Animations. Okay, so let me tally it up. Now, hold on. Animations has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. Lit. OMG has 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Not bad. 23 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. 23, you're super fucking lit. Let's see. Diggs has 1, 2, 3, 4. Not bad. Funday has 1 punto. And the winners are, for this week's IDGAF Animations Reel and TW23. And you two both have won a 3-day, 2-night hotel accommodations package, which when you email me, I will give you the certificate. I let you all know you do have to pay taxes on your room. But that's what you got. So yay! Y'all give them a hand and we'll go on to the next story. Let's see. Thank you so much, OMG, for playing.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm about to go out and work on this bike.
I thought you were going to come in here and be Vanna White because we just finished our game and I wanted you to do this.
Why? Because I'm white?
Because you're
That's
white.
exactly why, huh?
Yep. Come on in here, Whitey, and do like this for the winners.
Wow.
I'm Vanna Black.
All right.
They won.
You kids have fun.
23 says she finally won after all this time.
Yay,
23 Animations Reel.
Do straight in the house. All right.
Get on out of here. You don't want to participate.
I probably have Rocco with me too.
Oh, well, Rocco can only come if he's acting good. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to type my email address in the chat. I think that that's what I'm doing. Yeah. And y'all email me with just IDGAF in the subject line, and I will send you your certificates. Oh, look at that. The little crown. That was one of our answers. I'm the queen. I'm the queen of the live stream. Okay, let me stop being silly and get myself a sip of water. Do you all have any people you would like to thank? I know, let's see, when Chandra won, she did say, she started off with her, I'd like to thank the Academy. Do we need to thank anyone in particular for winning these fabulous prizes? Okay, so thank you. Hey, the famous dog Pippa. I'm not going to say your whole channel name. Also, don't forget the topic to have that we have running in between topics, the question that we have running in between topics for you all. Yes, you're gonna win next, Funday. You just hang in here with us. You're gonna win next. What is your favorite rap battle song of all time, or your favorite rap battle of all time? Hold on. Is he coming in? Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I have 2 dogs. Sammy's asleep. And y'all know when Rocco comes in here, he annoys us. Let's see. Make that happen, Ty. Yes. I want to thank everyone for cheating me out of this prize. Oh, don't be like that, dude. You'll win the next time. Okay, so let's talk about this fucked up story. Jury, 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 leaves $4 to a family of a man who was killed by a sheriff's deputy. Yes, animation's real. That can count. The last scene from 8 Mile. A little more than 4 years ago, a man named Gregory Hill was shot to death by a Port St. Lucie County Sheriff's deputy in his home. And there were only 3 witnesses, and a few important details are in dispute. A woman went to pick up her child from school, and I knew that was close to you, 23. Past his home, she heard loud music playing, so what do they do, y'all? Call the police, right? So at the very least, we have a call for a noise complaint that ends up with a man dead. And yes, the dead man is black. The officer who killed him is white. When the police got there, the garage door was closed, so they banged on it. And eventually Mr. Hill opened it. Whether or not he was holding a gun is, at the time, that's in dispute. That's one of the things that's in dispute. Eventually, he closed the garage door, and then Deputy Newman fired through it 4 times, hitting Mr. Hill once in the head and twice in the abdomen. The entire episode took less than 2 minutes. Then a SWAT team had to arrive to send in a robot to take pics and release chemical agents in his home to confirm his death. Toxicology reports revealed that Mr. Hill's blood alcohol content was several times the legal limit to drive, but he wasn't driving. I don't even know why that was put in the report. So the jury says that Mr. Hill, the dead man, was 99% at fault. Thus, their ruling took them a 10-hour deliberation period to come back with this bullshit, right? Gregory Hill was found to be intoxicated and had a gun in his back pocket at the time of his death. That gun was discovered after he was dead, and it was not loaded. So a federal jury was called in to answer these questions. Were his constitutional rights violated? Should his estate receive damages? What was the pain and suffering of his 3 children worth? And the answers, Deputy Newman did not use excessive force, but Sheriff Ken Mascara, who had been ever so slightly negligent, given Deputy Newman's actions, he had been a little bit negligent. So the family receives $4 in damages, $1 for funeral expenses, and $3, $1 for each of his 3 children's loss. But the jurors also decided that the sheriff's office was only, like we said, 1% at fault. So that $4 reward was in fact reduced to 4 cents, since he was 99% at fault. The jurors did not stay after they handed down their verdict to speak with the family lawyer. And quite naturally, the family has some questions. His attorney is going to keep fighting for the family and just found the $4 amount highly insulting. I literally think that nothing would have been better than $4. And then, of course, to have that $4 reduced to 4 cents, 10 hours for that, you guys, right? 23, this is close to her. So she said this incident happened across the street from my elementary school. We used to go over to this house to get our hair done. Wow. Animations Real heard that they gave him 1% of that $4. You're right, they did. Yeah, you heard correct, Animations Real. Yeah, it's in my city. The school is a mostly white school. SMH Port St. Lucie is my city, so I don't know why he was even called over to a Fort Pierce school. This is sad. It's an insult. And my kiddo said, yeah, that was a ludicrous judgment. I mean, what can anyone say? I mean, it's not like anybody in the chat is going to agree that, yeah, it serves him right, or, literally nothing would have been far less insulting than to come up with $4. $1 for each of his children, like, and $1 for funeral expenses. What fucking funeral? You can't even get cremated for $1. So, you guys, pray for our world. Tell me your favorite rap battle song of all time, or your favorite rap battle of all time, and I'm gonna have a sip of water, and then we're gonna talk about Michael Rotundo, part 2. Yeah, we talked about him last week. Okay, so you remember Michael Rotundo, right? We talked about him last week, the 30-year-old man whose parents tried to evict him 5 times because not only did he not pay rent, but he also refused to help with chores around the house. Then he had to, the parents had to get a court order to have him removed. And we talked about that last Sunday. Well, recall that June 1st. Bye, OMG. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for playing the game. Friday, June the 1st, was the day that he had to be out. So just this past Friday. But he was going to appeal. Kiddo says he's our hero. He was going to appeal, and I guess either the appeal didn't work or he never filed it. He probably didn't file it because Friday was moving day for Michael Rotundo. Did it go smoothly? Well, I guess not if I'm talking about it, right? But it turns out that he did find some boxes because remember, y'all, he said, one of the reasons that he couldn't move was because he needed boxes, and boxes cost money, and he doesn't have money, right? But it turns out that he bought some boxes from Lowe's, and printed on the boxes was the message, never stop improving. Read that, Michael. Soak it in. Stay in your parents' house forever. Hey, I tell you, I would have done that if that were an option. I love being at home with my parents. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started. But anyway, he ended up calling the police. Michael ended up calling the police on his father before he left over a dispute about a toy. Some Lego blocks. He believed that they were in the basement, but his father would not let him look for them. So he called the police. I don't know what happened when the police got there. They probably just said, Michael, get the fuck on up out of here. We're tired of this shit. But anyway, Rotundo says that this move will be a clean break from his parents. And I bet that they're like, don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you, motherfucker. Get out of here. It's time for us to throw a party. So he drove off in this Volkswagen Passat that required a jump start from a pickup truck that belonged to a distant cousin of his who was helping him move. And for now, he's moving into an Airbnb temporarily until he figures out something more permanent. But meanwhile, right-wing radio host and conspiracy theorist Alex Jones put about $3,000 in his pocket, so that should help keep him afloat for a few days. Yeah, it was moving day. He moved. And now it's time for me to first let me read your comments to see, because y'all, I gotta talk about this Drake versus Pusha-T thing. Yeah, actually, Alex Jones, he offered him some money right away. Animation's real, $3,000 up front. So yeah, and I believe that Michael went on and took that money, and that's probably what he used to buy his boxes so that he can move. But let's see here. Yeah, he called the cops on his dad. Oh Lord, stay in your parents' house forever, free rent and food. Yeah, oh man, and then they do stuff for you. They do, the laundry and cook for you, and it's so great. Living at home with your parents. I'm sorry, you guys, my eye is itching. My God, for president. But you know what? As fucked up as this world is, if Kim Kardashian can become a multi-millionaire for literally having a sex tape with with Ray J, where she was given, like, from what I hear, by all the interpretations that I've heard, was a lackluster performance. Why not this guy for president? Like, y'all, anything is possible. Don't stop believing. Keep on dreaming. So let's go on and talk about 23's fiance, Drake, right? She's gonna marry Drake. Drake and Pusha-T, y'all. Like I said, a rapper I had never heard of. Okay, yeah, animation is real. You and I talked about this, right, in another live stream earlier this week. Didn't we say that this seemed like a setup? So okay. First of all, I don't even know who's still in here. I see that we've dwindled down, but that's okay. I've explained my age to you all many times. I'm 41 years old, and there are a lot of current rappers whose names I don't know, whose music I don't know. And secondly, I do like Drake, and I consider myself a fan of his. Thirdly, because as I understand this battle, it's between two camps, like Pusha T and Kanye versus Drake and Lil Wayne and like other people, I guess, on their labels or whatever, right? So therefore, I can claim a bias since I slightly fuck with Drake and I give zero fucks about Kanye Kardashian, the stunt queen. So all this time I was trying to figure out which of Kanye's artists it was that Whitney Houston bathroom photo was going to be used for. And so now I see it's Pusha T's. And I'm not even the biggest Whitney Houston fan, but I just think that was in such poor taste. And it's just like, Kanye, just because your mother is dead doesn't mean that everyone else's mother is. Or even if Whitney Houston's mother was dead, she still has family and close friends who knew her to be much more than a drug addict. Bobby Brown came out and said that Kanye needs somebody to slap him up, and he's just the person to do it. And I tell y'all, I would love to see Bobby Brown slap the shit out of Kanye's bitch ass. There was a time when Bobby Brown had everything to lose, but he still gave zero fucks, and I know that Bobby Brown is still lying dormant somewhere inside of this newer, calmer, aged Bobby Brown. Slap the shit out of Kanye one time for the culture, Bobby Brown. I'll be behind you, and I bet that Chris Rock or some celebrity will be behind your back with bail money, if you need it. I mean, Bobby's coming up on his coins thanks to all this new, revived interest in New Edition and all that. So he'll be all right. But anyway, what can we expect from Kanye? Like I said, he is a stunt queen. But that explained why I saw all of the Whitney Houston memes and GIFs about this beef on Twitter. At first, I thought that it was all very random. And I'm like, why does Whitney Houston care what, Drake says to Pusha T? Like, she's dead. Like, why would she? And then I was like, oh, okay, duh. So it was Pusha T is the one who, whose album cover is her bathroom. Okay, I didn't get that. It took a while for me to click, but I got it now. So I'm back on pace, right? So anyway, if I must pick a side, I will pick Drake's. Even though it's a 5:43 p.m. Central Standard Time, Saturday, June the 2nd, he appeared to be losing the rap battle. I don't know Pusha's name. I don't know Pusha T's name. And I think that Drake's over. And let me say again, just because I don't know somebody's name doesn't mean that they're probably not doing like a hell of a whole lot of awesome stuff in the rap world. Oh, thanks for coming back, Arnold, because now we're talking about Drake and Pusha T, and I think that's what you were asking for. So just because I don't know who Pusha T doesn't mean that he might be like one of the biggest people in rap ever. I don't know who the fuck he is, but I know Drake. I like a lot of Drake's music. Yeah, if you have info, I'd like some info. But I think that Drake's overall shine and his discography and his money and his looks and his reputation, albeit tarnished now, and his fan base is going to secure him the win, whether he goes back into the studio to record a response or not. And that's just the way that rap battles work in this new age, right? Or at least that's the way that they worked when it was just like a few months ago and it was Remy versus Nicki. But something may have changed in the last few months and I didn't get a Twitter notification, but it's just like whoever's like the biggest one with the biggest fan base and the biggest stand base, like that's who wins. Even if the other person had, harder rhymes or whatever, right? So anyway, before I get into the details of this stupidity that I found out, Drake, if you're listening, which I doubt, but if you are, or if this gets to you somehow, stop responding to these nobody ass rappers who keep coming for you. And like I said, Pusha-T might be somebody, but for me to hear somebody's name, they're really doing something big in rap. Because like I even hear rappers' names who music I don't like, but I know that they're big because like Migos. I don't know any of their music. Jeezy, like I haven't been listening to current rap in a long time, but like there are people whose names I hear, but Pusha T hadn't heard of him until he started beefing with Drake. So Drake, just ignore him. They're doing it because you're on top, and it's a way to give their names, their small names, more exposure. For example, Meek Mill, right? Before he beefed with Drake, the first time that I heard his name, it sounded like some kind of hot cereal that's fed to starving people in third world countries. Meek clearly had to hold all the L's in that battle, but more people know his name than they did before, right? So it was still a net positive for Meek Mill. So now we have Pusha T. Sounds like he might be Mr. T's dope dealer. But no, he's another rapper trying to dethrone Drake, right? And frankly, I believe that he gave Drake that first line in Infrared knowing that Drake would respond. And then he already had that second disc waiting on him, hoping that Dre would respond. And that was not just some I just thought of this type shit. Like that was planned. He researched Drake's whole life, and it was a setup, and Drake fell for it. 23, are you still in here? Talk to your fiance. So the details that I have in a song called Infrared, which really does sound like shit in my opinion. Pusha T hints at the notion that Drake is still using Quentin Miller, a man who's rumored to be Drake's ghostwriter. Then Drake, I guess in an effort to prove that he really does write his own lyrics, immediately released a song called W Freestyle. And it sounded really good to me. And even though I'm a Drake fan, I can admit that I don't like all of his songs. He started with a deep sigh, and Twitter was going crazy alone just on that sigh. A really popular tweet was, someone said that Drake's sigh is deeper than Pusha T's whole album. So basically, Drake defended himself. Quentin never wrote for me. I put him on. Pusha T says that, Drake doesn't write his raps. Drake says that I do write mine. And not only do I write my own raps, I write for your boss, Kanye. And there is a tweet from Kanye thanking Drake for helping him write Father Stretch My Hands in 30 hours. Drake also mentioned Pusha T's fiance in his response. Just said her name, didn't seem disrespectful, didn't say anything about her. And Drake says Pusha acts like he sold drugs with Escobar in the 80s. And a lot of rappers like to pretend that they are more about street life than they really are. And I'm like, the 80s? He sold drugs he's pretending that he sold drugs in the 80s. And how old is Pusha T? He must be older than I am, right? Then another one of Drake's lines, you older than the N-words you running behind. And I was like, oh, damn, so Pusha T is my age. And I was very young in the 80s. Yeah, I was like too young to be selling drugs in the 80s. Not that I'm old enough now. Not that there is any age that's like old enough and appropriate to sell drugs. But yeah, I was like in 88, I was like 12. You know what I'm saying? So, no. Anyway. So Drake told him basically to holler at him when he's a multimillionaire. And that's what Drake should have considered, in my opinion, from the very beginning, and not given this guy any energy to start with. He wants a part of your slice of the pie, Drake, and by entertaining him, you're giving it to him. Just like I like Drake, and just like 23 loves Drake, because that's her fiance, there are just as many people who passionately hate Drake just because he's on top, or just because he dates a lot of fine strippers, or just because he's biracial, or just because he's not hardcore enough, or whatever. There are lots of people with lots of reasons to hate Drake, right? And those people would love to see any rapper take his place or just take something from him. The same people who were lying and saying that Meek Mill went hard when they were beefing, those people. And so Nicki Minaj, she did come out and defend Drake, basically saying that, he does right for himself and for other rappers, so people need to stop with those rumors. And well, what happened next? Pusha-T came back with another response. This time exposing the fact that Drake has a son with a porn actress. And I guess that for a lot of people, this was news, but it wasn't to me. I had read it in several blogs last year, and a lot of people talked about it. But even being a Drake fan, I can say that regardless of his news being new or old, it certainly puts Drake in a bad light. To be seen as having a son who he's only paying child support for and not really spending any time with or claiming publicly. It appears that Drake has tried to pay her off to be quiet about it, but that's not working. Just last November, she was blasting him on Twitter for being a deadbeat dad. And Pusha T went there. Let's talk about your baby mother. Clean her up her IG, but the stench is on her. He caught Drake in his Achilles heel. Like I've always said, one thing that really grosses me out about Drake is that he clearly loves the hoes. But I overlook that because he's just as likely as Drake is to drop $50,000 in a strip club. He's just as likely to drop that kind of money in a grocery store for people to shop. But still, that baby mama situation, he can't outrun that. He can't. And let's talk about the cover art also. Drake in blackface. It's a horrible look. But there was an explanation for it. And the explanation made sense that Drake was part of some project in which he was discussing the hardships that black actors have to go through that white actors don't have to go through. And he was, that was his way of illustrating it. So what do y'all think is going to happen next? Is Drake going to come back with another diss? Will this whole thing just die out? I heard somebody was saying that like Kanye ended the whole thing with a tweet basically saying that, he's not about the drama, he's not about the beef. Kanye, what the fuck are you talking about? You're so about drama and beef. That's all you're about, that now, and whack ass music and stupid ass clothes and being a stunt queen. But anyway, will Pusha T take Drake's place? Is that what's going to happen next? I doubt that as well. And then, of course, Wendy Williams had to step his big ugly ass into the discussion, and Drake's father went in calling Wendy RuPaul. But that's two men fighting toe-to-toe, so I'm okay with that. Wendy, as much as she likes, yes, child, Wendell, as much as she likes to pride herself on having the tea, she really doesn't have a lot of facts that even some YouTube bloggers have. So did Drake lose this battle? Yes. Will Drake lose the war? No, not in my opinion, not the way things are going now. So Pusha T and his little Felicia braids, I don't know what to say. Let's just see what's gonna happen. Let me see what y'all's comments are. We've only got a few people left, but let me see what y'all are saying. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna start at the beginning. Okay, hold on.
Baby, come on. You okay?
You okay? She's sleeping hard. Okay. Let's see here. Animations Real said Pusha T came out with multiple diss tracks after Drake responded to the first. Pusha went on Breakfast Club and lied. Pusha T named Oh, and Arnold says his name is Terrence Thornton. Drake is currently working on the new disc. Okay. Um, Animations Real says Charlemagne asked if he had anything prepared, and he said no. The guy came out with #3 hashtag setup. Um, Arnold says Animations Real. Thanks for the update, bro. Okay. Yeah, planned. It's so planned. It's so planned, right? Um, Oh, 23 says she's gonna talk to him tonight about this. So she's gonna tell Drake to chill out on these beefs with these nobody ass rappers. Yes, tell your honey girl. Let's see. Arnold says Pusha T was given his brother's rhyme book some push for skills. Pusha T was given his brother's rhyme book some push for skills. I don't know what that means. If anything, they need to do an off the top freestyle battle 3 rounds. Ooh, now yeah, okay, I see what you're saying, Arnold. Yeah, I would love that. Oh, and Arnold says he's 41. Animation says 42ish, and Drake is 31. Kiddo says yes, Pusha is old. Arnold says animation's real. Nah, he 41. Born in 1977 on May 13th. His birthday passed. Okay. 3 round completely off the brain. That's animations. Arnold said Pusha T manager back then got charged for a $10 million drug ring. Pusha T got banned from Jive. Kiddo says he's definitely a loser. Kiddo, are you saying Pusha T is definitely a loser or Drake? Animations Real says Drake is black. Drake is biracial. Kiddo says he's biracial. Yeah, I know him to be biracial with a black father and a white mother. Him being in blackface isn't a big deal. Yeah, the blackface thing, once I saw the explanation, no, it wasn't a big deal to me. But yeah, like the picture by itself out of context, to me, was a big deal. But then when I saw why he was doing it, okay, well, I get it. A bit extreme, but I get it. Let's see. Arnold says Pusha T could not perform at 106 in Park because he made terrorist threats to them. There's a lot of ammo in what I know Drake could use. Oh, wow. I hadn't heard this. Okay, all this is allegedly, supposedly, because none of this has been confirmed by anybody yet. So don't come for my little YouTube channel, y'all. Let's see. Animation says his dad is black. The dominant gene determines the category, and 23 says she agrees. Yeah, and some people still go by the one drop rule. Clearly he is partially black at the very least. He has a black father, right? So how people choose to identify, I don't know if Drake says he's black or if he says he's biracial. He has a black father, a white mother, however you want to call it. But yeah, people they are like coming for his blackness. Like, you're not black enough. Like, okay, he can't help who his parents are. Like, that's not his fault. I agree about him being in blackface, but Poetry mentioned in her video that he did that for a reason. Yeah. Okay, so that's the reason that I understood he did it for. 23. Where do you get your information from? My birth certificate has both races listed. If he considers himself biracial, then the race people, then that's the race that they should go with. Yeah, I agree. Like I've talked about in my colorism videos, how someone, and like I talked about when we were talking about transracial people, how someone defines themselves, that's not up for debate. For me, like if you tell me that you're mixed and you're black as I am, but you say that you're mixed or biracial and multiracial, then I'm not going to argue with you about it. I'm going to say, okay, well, doesn't look like it to me, but if that's what you say you are, then that's what you are. But yeah, I just, you can't deny both parents, and yes, our genes, our black genes are dominant, but that doesn't change, the fact that there's something else in there. and biracial black people who are biracial with black and something else don't typically have the same phenotype and the look of just people with two black parents. So there is a difference to me. But if those people say that if they identify as black because they have one black parent, then so be it. Then that's them. Let's see here. Arnold says I could write for Drake if somebody really know Aubrey Graham. Hey, 23. Somebody says he can write for your fiance. Let's see here. Let's ask police. What are you talking about asking the police? I understand what you're saying. Okay, what do you have? Okay, so there's a side conversation going on, I guess. We all have something we're mixed with. Yeah, I do believe that, especially here in America. What if you're 1/8 black? And see, Arnold, that's the thing. Some people go by the one drop rule still. If you have a drop of black in you, then you're black. I don't agree with that. And yeah, we all do not fit into a box. That's what my kiddo says, and I think that's probably the best explanation for all of this. Yeah. Oh Lord, y'all, I still have to do so much research on the whole transracial stuff. But race and race mixing and different, what's race versus ethnicity and all this, like, there's a lot. That's a lot. Like, we could spend a whole 8-hour stream talking about that, and we still wouldn't have any definitive answers, But that's it. That's all that I have notes on. Now, is there something that y'all want me to talk about? Let me tell y'all the shows that I'm watching right now. I'm watching Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm watching Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta. I'm watching The Last OG. That's one show that I keep forgetting to tell y'all that I'm watching with Tracy Morgan and Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish doesn't have that big a part in it, but Tracy Morgan, oh my gosh, he's so good. He's so good in this show. Those are the only TV shows that I'm watching right now. And I just started watching Game of Thrones from the very, very beginning, episode 1. Uno and I started watching that 2 nights ago. I'm gonna like this show, but oh Lord, it's so violent. I think The Last OG is on TBS 23. Watch Supernatural, awesome show. What is that? That doesn't sound like anything that sounds like something boys like. And animation's real. I'm gonna hit you back up on Twitter, and we're gonna work out something so that we can work together. And then, like y'all saw, we're getting our numbers back. Our stream is getting lit again, right? It's getting lit. Not litter, but more lit. Let's see. Yeah, because my grandma is Belizean, but she is half black, half Latino. My dad is only a quarter black, and I'm 1/8 genetically, but I'm dominantly Latino because my mom is Guatemalan, so my blood cut down. Wow, see, so how do you identify, Arnold Cuello? Do you just identify as being Latino, or do you identify as all of these things? Do you say I'm part Guatemalan and part Belizean, and how do you identify? Hi, Shares Life, human mostly. Well, that's good, and that can't be denied. So that's a good one. Let's see, T.I. Hurry with Game of Thrones. Yes, I know. I'm like I told y'all, like I'm super lit, but I'm also super late when it comes to pop culture stuff. And so I've been like hearing about Game of Thrones, and so I finally watched the first episode, and I see I'm gonna have trouble with this old cheating ass queen who told that man to kill that little boy and push him out of that window. I just I knew it. I saw it coming. I'm like, he lied to his mother about how he was gonna stop climbing. See what happens when you lie to your mama? You die. That's what happens. Hold on.
Hey, buddy. One treat. One treat.
If they ask my genetics, I literally have to draw a chart. That's funny. Let's see. Let's go on and make it 2 hours even. Do y'all want to talk about? I did not take notes on this because y'all know I don't really like Kardashian and Kardashian adjacent stuff. Even talking about this whole Cersei Frontline her at all. Wait, is that her name? Animation's real? Because I gotta get all the names down. Like it was that first episode had a lot in Game of Thrones. I don't watch Game of Thrones. When you lie to your mama, you die. Yeah, sure. I mean, hey, that to me that was my takeaway from the first episode. There's a little boy. He's like running around, climbing on rooftops and jumping from here to there. And his mom, he's probably about like I think that they said he was 10 years old. And his mom keeps telling him to stop doing that, and and I need you to stop. And so like he saw the king was coming to town, so he like got super fucking excited, and he started doing it again, jumping from this shed to that rooftop, or whatever, and like, oh, the king is here. And mom's like, were you jumping on the damn rooftops again? He's like, no. She's like, are you lying? He's like, she's like, you always look at your feet when you lie. So anyway, he was lying, and then at the last part of the episode, the very end of the episode, he's climbing again, and then happens upon this woman having sex with a man who's not her husband. Turns out she's somebody's queen though, and so it can't get out that that's what's going on. And so the guy who was having sex with her stops and pushes him out of the window, and he falls to his death. So I'm like, see, lie to your mama, you die. Let's see. It's her brother. Wait, hold up. Yes, don't like her at all. So what's the girl that needs the rhymes? Oh, wait, 23. Are you in here? The girl who needs the rhymes for her fiance? That's 23. TW23. Wait, are you saying that the queen was having sex with her brother? Because I didn't catch that they were. Is that what you're saying? Animation's real? I got y'all. That was so confusing to me, and it was late at night too, when I was watching it. Arnold was asking, so who the girl that needs the rhymes for whose fiance? We were joking. We always talk about her, Arnold. We always talk about 23 being Drake's fiance because she says that they're getting married. So they're twins. What? Wait. Okay, so you're telling me, I think that I know what you're telling me, but I'm having a hard time computing. So the queen who was having sex at the end of the first episode, who tells the guy to push the little boy out of the window, the man she was having sex with was her brother, was her twin brother? Is that what you're telling me? Because I didn't catch that. So I'm going to need to watch that whole episode again if that is the case. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, man. Mind blown. Okay. Okay, so do y'all want to talk about this whole Kim Kardashian versus Rhyme Fest thing? That's what I was getting ready to ask y'all. We got 13 minutes left. I don't really like talking about these tramps, but that pissed me off, the way that she went in on Rhyme Fest. And y'all, I was so pissed off. I was reading stuff about it, looking at videos about it, and then I dozed off to sleep. And then when I woke up, Uno had just got back from a motorcycle ride, and I was still angry. So I just like started talking angry to him because I was angry about how Kim Kardashian disrespected Rhyme Fest. I was angry. And so he's like, what's up? He's like, what's up with you, shorty? Like, what's the deal? I was like, and I said, I don't know. I'm sorry. I just had to apologize because I was just talking to him crazy because I was pissed off. Okay, so Rhyme Fest. Okay, so this kind of like is part of the whole Pusha-T versus Drake thing. Rhyme Fest, whose name I will admit I did not know his name, but once I looked up and saw who he was, I'm like, okay, so I wouldn't know Kanye's name if there were no Rhyme Fest. He's the man who is responsible for giving us Jesus Walks. So literally, I wouldn't know who the fuck Kanye was if there were no Rhyme Fest. So the charity called Donda's House, which is named after Kanye's mother, that's still there on the south side of Chicago. Rhyme Fest is one of Kanye's friends. He's a writer. He's a rap artist, but he writes for a lot of people as well. So he's been like partially responsible for running Donda's House. Donda's House needs some money, and Rhymes made a comment because Drake did something petty about like sending an invoice um, to Pusha-T, like, like here's my invoice for like, helping you pump up your career. And so Rhyme said something like, well, Drake, when you get that money, will you give some of it to Donda's house because Kanye ain't doing shit over here? So rather than let the men handle it, leave your favorite Kardashian alone. So rather than let the men handle it, Kim Kardashian decides to jump her plastic behind in the middle of the beef that's going on with these men and decided to speak up for Kanye as if Kanye, if he can't do shit else, we know that the Negro can talk. He can talk for himself. And so either Kim Kardashian was doing it or it could have been that Kanye West took over her Twitter account and was tweeting out all this stuff. But the first thing that they do is to attack Rhyme Fest for, or the first thing that she says, let's say that it's her actually using her own Twitter account. First thing that she does is to attack Rhyme Fest for wearing some fake Yeezys. The last time we saw you, you were wearing these fake Yeezys. And it's like, okay, bitch, you're coming at him on some materialistic shit when he's saying, I went to your man and I asked for what I needed and I didn't get it. Everybody, people who are from Chicago say that Kanye West is no longer Chicago. He's definitely not Southside Chicago, And then she threatened to, to take possession of Donda's house since he can't run it correctly and give it to her children to run. Her children, who I'm sure have zero identity with the South Side of Chicago, would probably not be able to last one night in the South Side of Chicago. She's saying, okay, since you want to beef with my man, then I'm just going to take it from you or whatever. And it was just so petty. And I felt like she was so out of line. And I'm so tired of these people interjecting themselves into conversations that frankly I feel are discussions for black people to be having. And yeah, Kim needs some help. Let's see, Arnold says, well, someone who knows Drake for real sees my comments. They might have to find me if he needs some help against Push. Wow, so you're really right. Like, you really got some heat there. I wish that I had access to someone who knew Drake. I don't know if Jay Bodega is still in here, but I know that he had access to like real rap artists, and that was one thing that was always cool about hanging out in his shop. Like when celebrities would come to town, like a lot of them would come by his shop. I met Orange Juice Jones there. Y'all remember him? I saw you and him walking in the rain. anyway, yeah, I just remember him because he was such a trip when I met him. But yeah, let's see here. Animation says Kim needs some help, and Kiddo says Kim will be naming her other child Southside. Right? Oh, hush, Kiddo. You know you like my singing. But yeah, I'm so over Kim and Kanye, and to think that I don't know what kind of financial trouble Donda's house is actually in, but to think that Kanye literally dropped $85,000 for the rights to the picture of Whitney Houston's, bathroom with drug paraphernalia all over it for Pusha T's album cover. You had $85,000 for that, but you don't have any money to put into a charity that's in your mother's name that helps black children who are like the kids that you were like growing up in Chicago. He's so out of touch with reality. I just can't, y'all. I don't have it for Kanye. Arnold, perform it yourself and put it on SoundCloud. That's a good idea. Animation is real. You don't have the equipment. Hey, okay, so you're back, Diggs. Thanks for coming back. But yeah, do something like. Do you have? Okay, this is my first time seeing you. So, do you have a YouTube channel? Like, you can freestyle or go a cappella for now. Do something like because you got to start somewhere. Are you on Twitter? Are you on Twitter, like maybe trying to reach out to people who know him, or like posting things that he might see, adding his name so that he can see you? Try, because like I tell y'all, Twitter is amazing. Like when I was reviewing the show Damnation, I couldn't believe it, but like the network was actually interacting with me because I was reviewing the show, and they sent me a little something, like actually a diary. I have it sitting right there, like a little leather bound diary. You can get people's attention, and like Anika Noni Rose, who played I can't remember her name in. Well, anyway, most recently she was on The Quad, which The Quad just got canceled on BET. She was the main character on The Quad. She played the president of this HBCU. And then she was on Power. I can't remember the name of the character she played on Power, but I started following her then. And then I saw her on The Quad, and I was like, wow, what completely different roles. And so I added her. Oh, okay, now I never saw The Princess and the Frog. And I understand that she was in Dreamgirls. She sings, she acts, she's one of those triple threat kind of ladies or whatever. But she would respond to me on Twitter, like, laugh at the stuff I'm saying about her character and like, all kinds of stuff. So Twitter, I think, Arnold, might be like are you already on Twitter? That might be a good way for you to try to reach out to Drake. No, not really. I did one track with my friend back in 2011. I was 21, when I was 21. I'm gonna look at the link. And the last one at the end of the track, it was about 9/11 being an inside job. Ooh. Yeah, she was in. Yeah, she has quite a career. But anyway, so there are some times when I say things on Twitter, like I'll respond to some of her posts, and she'll just be laughing, and like we actually have a back and forth. So I'm just saying, Arnold, if you're really looking to get in touch with Drake, now probably not the best time to find him. He might kind of be in hiding a little bit, but I'm just saying you might be able to find somebody and inch your way into somewhere. Yeah, post it again. YouTube is easy, so start here, start somewhere, start small and get big. That's what me and Animations Real are working on. That's what me and 23 are working on. We're trying to figure out how to get big and how to get some exposure so we can do some bigger things. But yeah, I guess I just kind of wanted to vent about that. I didn't like Kim interjecting herself into a conversation between men, first of all, and it makes Kanye look even weaker than he already did in my eyes. And it's like, so you're gonna just have your woman sit up on Twitter and defend you because you're not taking care of the charity that's in your dead mother's namesake? Like Bobby Brown, find him and do what you said you were going to do. Slap him up like you said. You're just the man to do it. Do it, Bobby Brown. Do it for the culture. Yes. Let's see. We got 2 minutes to go. That was wonderful. What was wonderful, Bondi? What was wonderful? What are you talking about? Oh, are you ASMR or whatever you were talking? What is that? Yeah. Okay. Do I have to look it up? ASMR. What is that? 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. Somebody tell me what ASMR is, or else I'm gonna have to look it up when we get off. The ASMR. What is that? It's a long name. Is it some kind of treatment? Y'all making me feel slow. See, Bondi, you're just trying to get me back because you didn't win the game. Animations Real and 23, don't forget to email me so that I can send y'all your certificates. I'll write it for you on Twitter. Okay, I feel so stupid. Is it some kind of food or some kind of treatment? Like what is it? When I get out, I'll send you the link to my friend's track I'm on. Okay, cool. Yeah, Arnold, do that. Arnold, are you on Twitter though? Are you on Twitter? Because that might be your fastest way to try to reach Drake if that's really who you're trying to reach. Not to say that it's going to happen, but you never know. That's why I just said that I did have like an actual TV network and like a real like bona fide celebrity like interacting with me on Twitter. Ty, you need headphones. Nope, I got no Twitter. Well, can you get a Twitter? Cause that might be something easy. People do ASMR videos on here. It helps you go to sleep. I think Von D Gaming know more about it probably. Okay, I'm gonna look it up then. Okay, as long as it's not. I just was hoping I wasn't saying something bad, and I keep saying it over and over. You know, like when Sammy and Wolverine Scratch were talking about dogging, and then I was like, ooh, that was nasty when they explained what it was. Let's see, get it, bro. Instagram, Snapchat. Yeah, I'm not on Snapchat, but I'm on Instagram. I just haven't been using it. It's different types of ASMR. I gotta look into this. Oh, autonomous sensory meridian response. Okay, and now that my kiddo has written the words out, I still don't know what the fuck it is. So I'm gonna have to look that up. But thank you, my kiddo. I appreciate that. Now I don't feel so stupid, completely stupid. Okay, so that's our 2 hours, y'all. I'm going to sign off, and I thank y'all for coming. Do I want to sing some Chaka Khan before I leave? Y'all got to give me another song. Just let you know, my verse is 8 bars, so 45 seconds on the track. Okay. Yeah, I want to hear, I appreciate good rap music. Nah, I already did I Feel For You. What's the one that, should I do I'm Every Woman in honor of the fact that we've been talking about Whitney Houston and she remade Chaka Khan's version of I'm Every Woman? I think I should because Animation Rule just put it there. First, I have to say though, my sister used to sing Primary Woman instead of saying I'm Every Woman because she thought that that's what the lyrics were. We were very, very young, when that was out. But anyway, I'm every woman, it's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. Okay, I'm out. Y'all are so silly. If you're familiar with Big Pun or Cool G rap, I learned multis at the same time. Multis? Okay, wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's right, Animation's Real. I can cast a spell. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna go there. I'm familiar with Big Pun. Cool G rap, I know I've heard that, and that seems like that's something like more from my era. Whitney re-recorded it, Von D. Chaka Khan was the original one who sang that song. That's why she sang her name at the end. Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan. But yeah, that's originally Chaka Khan's song. You should go and look up Chaka Khan's version. Just something to do. Okay, so maybe next week I'll do music as a topic for IDGAF. Hi, Roy King. How are you doing? We are signing off. I was literally just getting ready to sign out. So look, in my live stream, I'm big on YouTubers supporting other YouTubers. Did everybody get to support the channels that they wanted to or promote your own channels? Because if y'all want, we can do that until 2:05. We're at 2:43, and I'll just kind of sit back and chill. Do y'all want to do that, or just wait till next week or the next? God is here. The good one. It's always good to see you, God. I appreciate you for stopping in. I'm honored, and I've been trying to be good, and I haven't been cussing a whole lot, God. So you be proud of me today. Let's see. About to go watch some ASMR. Okay, well now that I have some idea about what it is, I don't feel completely stupid. Oh, Justin was still here. Okay. Look, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Justin, I'll be looking forward to you having, thank you, God is proud of me. I'll be looking forward to you having some content on your channel, and I'll get back to your response on my most recent video. You wrote a dissertation too, good Lord. But I'm gonna get back to it. Thank you all. Y'all made my Sunday so good, and I really, really appreciate y'all. And I will try to be on time, y'all. I was literally 54 minutes late this week. I'd like to start this live stream at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And that's what I'm going to try to get to. And I just keep starting extra stuff, before I come on. So I'm gonna stop doing that so that I can make my normal time. Like by now, we should already be off the air. And I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better. But thank y'all for sticking with me. I've had so much fun with everybody. I love y'all. And we'll see y'all Sunday for sure. And if something just ruffles my feathers, I'll see you for a lunchtime live stream this week. But I appreciate y'all so much. Animations Real in 23 again. Email me with IDGAF in the subject line so I can give you your certificates for your hotel stays. And that's it. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you, God, and Roy King for popping in late. I hope y'all can catch us, and actually get to interact with us next time. But I'm gonna go on and sign out. I'm counting down from 10, and I'm watching the chat to see if any more comments come. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I will, Bondi. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.